Good afternoon. Happy Monday, guys. It's my time to live. It's my time to shine. It's my time. Hello, hello. Happy Monday, guys. Hello, hello. If you've never heard this song, this is like the best song. Let time it come now to reveal it. Hello, hello, happy Monday. Now to do it. Hold me down, I can do it. All right, that's enough. You are so much energetic. Yes, I am. And that's what we're going to talk about today, okay, you guys? Energy is life. Write that down. So happy Monday, everybody. And for those of you guys that say I'm yelling, get off if you don't want to listen, okay? Somebody last week was like, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm not yelling, I'm just loud. And I was like, if you don't want to listen, it's not a problem. Just don't listen, right? But yes, I am very, 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 very energetic this morning. Or this afternoon, and that's really what I want to talk to you guys about. You know, if you have anything to write with, write this down. If not, just put it in your head, okay? Energy is necessary. Like, you gotta understand that, right? Energy is life, okay? You need energy for everything, like everything, okay? But anyway, so you guys, happy Monday. So I want to tell you, I know we just got back, or for those of you who celebrated Easter, right? Or you got together with your family, probably had a little bit of food, a little bit of drinks, a little bit of whatever, right? And here we are, it's Monday. And some people today, they're feeling like, oh my God, it's Monday. And some people, like me, are feeling like, oh my gosh, it's Monday, all right? And personally, I love Mondays because it reminds and it gives me an opportunity, and it's a reminder that we get to reset, recalibrate, right? And refocus ourselves to what we want. So here's the deal, right? It's all how you see things. And today, and I'll do this later because I got a couple of messages from people saying, yes, please talk about how to control your emotional state, right? I did a whole course with Anthony Robbins, and that is like his main focus on the Unleash Power Within, his very first course. It's all about how do you completely have emotional mastery. Give me a fire emoji if you would love to have emotional mastery, right? And what the heck does that mean? That means that you get to say how you feel at any moment in time. Don't you feel that that would be so valuable? Like, to really be able to be in a bad mood and within seconds, maybe minutes, with time you'll get to seconds. Within seconds, you can completely change how you feel. Within a couple of seconds, you can completely redirect your focus and your emotions. Because at the end of the day, how you feel determines what you do. Okay? So I'm going to say that again. How you feel many times, if not always, determines what you do. So you might not feel like doing something, but if you can get yourself to snap and change how you feel, change what you're focused on, you'll get yourself to do the things that you know that you should do. Okay, this morning I had a really great workout this morning. I did a boot camp. I did a treadmill on the Peloton my husband bought me. I have to say, for those of you who don't know, there's a Peloton bike and then there's a Peloton treadmill. Okay, we have both. We're very blessed. And I got to tell you, I love the Peloton treadmill. So if you're going to get one or the other, I say get the treadmill, but they're both awesome. But anyway, it has a lot of boot camp classes, right? So I did that. And today the teacher said something that I thought was so awesome. She said, you need to do what you need, not what you want. She's like, you got to do what you need, not what you want. You might want to get off the bike. You might want to get off the treadmill. You might want to reach over and have, I don't know, a soda. But that's not what you need. What you need is to stay on the treadmill. What you need is to stay on the bike. What you need is to drink some water. What you need is to focus on the things you want rather than focusing on what you don't want. So do what you need, not what you want. I was like, oh my God, we should put that on a bumper sticker. But anyway, so you guys, I wanted to talk to you guys really briefly today. It's Monday, and I know it's already in the middle of the day, but I had to come on here and tell you and ask you, what do you have planned for this week? Okay, and if you did not think about this last night, you're a little behind. So I did this story a while back ago that one of the ways that I set myself up for the week is on Sundays, I think about and I plan out what do I want to do. Now I will confess, last night we got home really, really late, so I didn't actually write it down. But before I went to sleep, I thought, okay, what do I need to do tomorrow? And I thought, okay, I had a call after I literally just got off Zoom. Since 9:30 this morning, I've been on Zoom after Zoom after Zoom after Zoom, and I got another Zoom at 2 o'clock, okay? And so I knew that I was gonna have a lot of calls today. So I thought, okay, what do I need to do in the morning to set myself up powerfully? So here's what I'm gonna invite you guys to do. If you didn't do this last night, okay, I'm gonna invite you to take some time today and really think about what is your week gonna look like? And put in there everything you need to do, and then think about your goals. Like, what are the goals that you have for your life in all the areas of your life? Number one, with your body. There is nothing more important than have physical mastery. To be able to own yourself, own your body, own your energy, own like how you feel, that is the most important thing. That is gonna give you fuel for everything else, which is why I love working with Herbalife, because when in our company, we literally get paid to feel and look amazing. Like, we get paid for that. We get paid to help others look and feel their best. So number one, what do you need to do this week to set yourself up? And I'm just gonna tell you my personal opinion. Do that the first thing in the morning. If you can, do it the first thing. Actually, you could if you really wanted to. I know some people are crazy and wake up at 4 in the morning to get it out of the way because they understand the value of taking care of themselves first. Okay, so number one, what are you going to do for your physical body? Number two, what are you going to do and where are you going to fit it in your agenda? Number two, to do something spiritual, whether it's meditation, prayer, personal development, something, okay? Because you need to understand that you are we don't need to anything, but I'm going to encourage you to understand that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. And yesterday, someone told me something. I'm like, oh my God, yes, I have not heard this in a long time. I'm gonna give this to you. This lady was telling me how she's taking this course from this guy, and he was reminding everybody how what you desire in your heart is already there for you. Like, let's say you're single, okay? And you want to find this amazing man or this amazing woman, and you desire this so much, okay? It's already out there. It's just waiting for you to get yourself ready and aligned to be able to align yourself with that which you want. But if you want something and you're constantly thinking, no, all the good ones are taken and this and that, well, you're like literally pushing that desire away. So that is why it's so important to take some time to invest in your spiritual being, like meditating, prayer, some personal development, something to align yourself with that which you want and start to visualize it. And here's the thing. If you can, feel what it is that you desire as if you already have it. So this morning I was like, I didn't really do meditation, to be honest with you. I did more like a personal development one. I just didn't feel like meditating, to be honest with you. But normally I meditate in the morning. And when I do, I literally visualize what I want. And then I feel what it would feel like to have that. And I feel like I already have it. Like, what is it gonna feel like? How am I gonna, like, just all the emotions. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you, I cry I get so emotional that it becomes so real that I literally get really, really emotional and start crying because it's right here with me. So number 2, what are you gonna do for your spiritual being? Number 3, what are you gonna do for your relationships? Like, who are you going to invest in? Like, whether it's your significant other, your children, your parents, what are you gonna do, right, to invest in those types of relationships? Because at the end of the day, you guys, the quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your relationships. So if you don't have good relationships, you probably don't have as good of a life as you could. If you have an amazing, passionate, loving, fun, adventurous relationships, and I'm not just talking about your significant other, I'm talking about all the relationships around you. If those are like good relationships, you're most likely gonna have an amazing life. So the quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your relationships. So you need to invest time and energy in the relationships that are important to you, and you need to reduce the time and the energy on those relationships that don't serve you. I'm not gonna say eliminate them because that's your decision, but what I am gonna say is if you have people that are around you that are toxic, that are not good for you, you need to eliminate and reduce that time with them. And lastly, what are you gonna do this week to build on your business, to have your business thrive, to have your financial future start getting stronger, right? If you have a business, what are you gonna do this week to bring in new business? If you have a job and maybe you're like, you know what, I don't want to work here for the rest of my life. What are you doing to make sure you can get out? What are you doing to make sure you have other options? Okay, so that's the first thing. I'm gonna ask for you to take some time, and it's gonna require some time to think, okay, this week, what am I gonna do for my body? What am I gonna do for my spirituality? What am I gonna do with my relationships? What am I gonna do for my business? And if you focus on those 4 things and you start putting them into your calendar, you're gonna notice that your life is gonna start to move forward. And here's the thing, if you're asking, why are you so happy, Carla? Well, number 1, you guys, I had an amazing workout. I drank, as you know, my favorite CR7 and Liftoff. And then I just had some night works with tea during one of the calls. And I was feeling tired and I was like, I need some energy. So here's the thing that you wanna do, okay? You wanna provoke how you feel. You don't want to leave it to chance. I was feeling tired, so what did I do? I made myself an awesome drink, all right? Or for some of you, it's taking a run. For some of you, it's going for a walk. Maybe you're at a job, and instead of those 15 minutes going to the cooler, right? Get outside. Let the sun hit you a little bit. Take a little walk for 5 minutes. Come back inside, refreshed. You must provoke how you feel, okay? Because at the end of the day, you guys, if you want to live a good quality of life and you want to be happy most of the time, you want to make sure you're having progress in your life. So one of the reasons why I feel so happy today, besides what I already did, was because this whole morning I have been doing things that I know that are investing into my future. And I'm excited for what I see coming. I'm excited for the progress that I know we're gonna have in our business. I'm excited for the progress I know I'm gonna have in my personal life. I'm excited to see what's ahead. So why? Because I took the time to plan. We took the time, Carmen and I, my friend Carmen and I, we took the time to plan our month of trainings. And I'm so excited. I told her, I'm like, girl, I am so excited. I was so excited I put on the wrong chat and because I see what's coming in the future. So if you want to really, really, really elevate your life, you must start to visualize that which you want and start bringing it to you. Start thinking about, okay, first, why do I want it? Why do I want that? What is that gonna give me? And don't say more money because you can have $1 more and that's more money than you had yesterday. So what are you gonna get? Why do you want it? Really visualize. For me, one of the biggest things that right now is driving me is I wanna give back. I wanna give back a lot to kids that are in abusive homes. I want to give back to children and adolescents that want to go to college. I want to give back to teenagers that I really, my new drive, because and I say this humbly and I say this with a lot of respect, like I pretty much have almost everything I want. Like really, like how many more shoes, how many more, like I could get those if I wanted to. But something that right now I cannot do at this scale that I would like to do is to give back. So that's right now what's driving me. So whenever I think about what I'm doing and maybe I'm gonna be a little tired, I'm gonna stay up a little bit later, I just think about the possibility of me impacting other people's lives. So number one, why do you want it? Like, what is that gonna give you? Okay, maybe it's stability, maybe it's security, maybe it's freedom, okay? Why do you want that? And then you gotta start associating a feeling to that. Okay, maybe you want to start visualizing the things you're going to do. You know, if you have a job you want to get out, maybe you're going to be like, you know what? I can see myself being at home. I can see myself impacting the community. I can see myself being with my children, raising them. I can see myself like, I don't know, not missing things, not missing their first step. And then get that feeling in your heart, okay? Number two, and then start thinking about a strategy, like how are you gonna make that happen? How are you gonna make that vision come to fruition? And that takes planning and work. I'm sorry, but nothing in life, even the things that are not legal, take work, take effort, take time. Okay, so if you really want to experience a sense of joy for life, you gotta have a purpose bigger than yourself. And you gotta take action towards that. And when you feel that energy of like progress, you're gonna have this like unexplainable burst of energy. You're gonna have this unexplainable feeling of happiness because you know that your life matters and that you're doing something for some bigger purpose than you. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick. I got another Zoom call in a minute or two, and I gotta grab something to eat. But I just wanted to hop on and just really invite all of us to take some time, really plan out your week. Don't let this week go by, okay? Don't let this day go by without you planning without visualizing what you want, planning how you're gonna make that happen, and take some time to think, what do I need to do for me first? Because if you're not good with you, nothing else matters. Like if there's one thing I'm so clear about in 2021 is that there is nothing more important than me. There is nothing more important than me being good, because when I'm good, then I can give more of myself. But if I'm not feeling my best, I gotta tell you, the last couple of days, I was so tired, I was so sluggish, but you know what? I didn't work out, I didn't meditate, I didn't drink enough water, okay? I didn't eat the best, okay? So yeah, duh, no wonder. That's like a recipe for not feeling great. But this morning, what did I do? I woke up, I meditated, I drank my tea, my night works, I worked out, right? I got ready, I was doing things that make me feel alive. So guess what? I have the recipe for progress. And therefore, that's why I feel so happy. So I'm gonna invite you to really take some time. It is Monday. If you didn't do this yesterday, no biggie, no biggity, no doubt, okay? Do it today, okay? And make sure you finish this week strong, because we are already in the second quarter of 2021. And next thing you know it's gonna be gone. Second quarter of 2021, what are you going to do today, if you didn't do this yesterday, to plan out your week so that you can make sure that you're getting progress towards your life goals? All right, guys? If you guys liked it, share it with somebody, and we'll see you guys later.